Hello London folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE and this is The Forge. This time I will continue again this melt rig, universal sonic melt rig setup for character designs which have muzzle shape on the lower face, sort of like that. So stuff that happens in the Sonic character design on Disney and furry like anthropomorphic animal stuff, all those sort of cute things. Bunnies also have this kind of muzzle shape, and as we know, then sometimes anime get them a lot, but it's not so, it's more cartoony stuff. But okay, so here last time I've retaken, made from scratch again, the what I call an anatomic shape key for the lips. So this doesn't need to, this number 2. So basically what that does is that it creates an atomic volume, not doesn't create geometry, but it modifies, of course, the geometry. It morphs so that we have an atomic shape key. This is not meant to be driven, so this is just a way to have a very regular rest position for the mesh here, so it deforms better with the skinning algorithm. It's more regular mesh, right? And then this is the principle of universal sonic melt rig setup, which is a tutorial documentation that you can find and download the files for free in Blender Artist Forum. So okay, so I'm sort of reproducing the most of the method, right, and making some adaptations here. And so far I'm being able to do what it is supposed to do. This is something like that. There are still some things that I need to improve. And today, as I was going outside, it occurred to me that there is something that maybe I would like to try, I need to try experimentally, that might improve this drastically. But maybe this is a problem, I don't know, this is why I'll have to test it out. I suspect that one of the reasons of the difficulty I'm having for this some mouth shapes, of course there are many things I need to do here, like I have well, actually I've did nearly anything that I could on my understandings, but so here's more like retakes. So fixed rest position, especially top lips. So what is the rest position? Oh, these are rest position for bones. Yeah, because there's something about the also something about the top arcades too. There's something wrong about that. Okay, so rest position for bones, that is not for the mesh in principle. Maybe for the top arcade is for the mesh, but mesh of top arcade perhaps. Okay, so re-verify shrink wrap modifier some edge ring lips. Yes, because I have worked a bit on the lips, I need to investigate here if the shrink wrap modifier, which affects these, ignore those ones. Maybe I should delete this one. Yeah, no, just using them for backup, for not backups, just to make some more trials. This doesn't matter. So is this shrink wrap melt interior? Okay, no, this one, sorry, this is something else. So this this is the muzzle thing, this one. Yes. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't turned on, so maybe that's why some things were not working very well. Okay, but for this Oh yes, it was off, so that might be the case why some things were not looking very nice here. Anyways, doesn't really matter because yeah, it was off, so I was having some stupid mistake here, but yeah. Anyways, what I need to do is that this vertex group here, which is a shrink wrap muzzle, so it contains some edge rings of the lips, and I need to reassess this again and see if there's anything I can and also I'd like to do about that, and I also if I can improve anything in a tricky way. And there's something interesting here that maybe I should experiment. I'll do this on live here. It is related to this, so that will be like creating a different shrink wrap modifier for these layered edge rings of the lips. So it's not clear, maybe yeah, maybe it's not clear if I do not explain properly, but the idea is that the lips, yeah, inside, so they have, the idea is that I can have this layered hold on, let's hide this stuff here and here. Okay. I hate that. Okay, so I'm not sure what I do with this mouth thing. If I leave it connected to the universal sonic mouth rig wants it to be connected. What? Because this is so annoying. I think I will. Yeah, because this is the idea that I have for usually my project, how I organize it. So let's do something interesting here. I'm gonna get this as a, yeah, this is a problem. Okay, don't leave text here, it can really be confusing. Okay, so here, because then it looks like that there's no highlighting of the content. It looks like the I was very confused about that. I thought I was losing, I have lost my vertex groups. It was just filtered here. This doesn't respect the UI design for this kind of feature. Okay, so here let's put some soundtrack, right? Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, forgot. So here, folks, I need to see if I already have this mouth interior. Yes, apparently I have one. Yeah, okay, so I have one, so I can use this to add a mask modifier, but I'll have to use this threshold because I'm not even sure what is that, but all those masks are just to organize stuff. So let's see, mask, so that will be mask. I'll put it here, yeah, after the eyelash, or yeah, this is, no, after I put it here. So mask, this is mouth interior, so I'm going to get, I'll just need to be aware of this when wave painting, in the case, because this don't protect, this is not work, this doesn't work as a mask for wave painting. So what I'm going to do here is the, yes, get this muzzle, no, mouth interior. Oh, I have a mouth interior modifier already. I'm not sure what it is, so let's check. mouth interior. Okay, so this is that, and is this an old one? It's the same thing, so whatever, this goes to the top so it's easier to organize. So I'm going to use this one because it's for the modifier, but it's because this I've created for another modifier that maybe it's not being used right now. Yeah, this modifier here, it's a technique to have this get hold inside the face area, inside the head area. Yeah, so it doesn't intersect to the outside. So that's a different technique. So so I'll reuse this. Yes, mod mouth interior. There's no name of the modifier, but that's actually mask and shrink wrap in this case. Let's leave it like that. So then if I we invert, and here of course something wrong will start happening, because what I need is to, it's too much. Apparently this is not helping. This threshold is not, it doesn't seem to respond correctly. Maybe with the smooth. Okay, so this can, this may be enough, yeah. So that's fine. So 0.9 whatever. Alright, so at least now this is not interfering. Let's see what I can do today. Alright, let's reset this. Why shouldn't I clear this texture painting? This is so annoying, but not for now. Let's focus on what matters here. Sorry folks, I'm delaying this process. Let's start. So fix rest positions of the, the top lip, top arcade, so it's the so I have the rest position. Let's enable the subdivision again, because probably I need that to, for this subdivision. Right now I don't want to be looking at the optimal display, but it insists. No, it's just an illusion. That's just how it is. No, this is not an illusion. This is bugged. Why it doesn't respect suddenly? Alright, so I don't really understand what's going on, but this seems very incorrect. Maybe it's some option here that no, okay, I don't know this I think I remember something like that happened already sometime, but anyways, I have to deal with that. So here, let's see what, okay, so I remember, you see when I open here the mouth, the top lip, then we got some bad shape for the just checking if these shrink wraps are on. Yes, they are, so I cannot... Okay, I can move this bone outside and then pull the lips, but I cannot push them inside them out. Okay, so this is as it should be. This is not causing this bone to go... Well, it's slightly changed its position, but it's not... This is probably a wave paint problem. But also it could be partially something about the automation. So currently the parenting, okay, it's there. There is an automation here for control. This is for the side, right? This is not being affected. Yeah, so this doesn't interfere with on this pose. It's more when I pose this one, then this bone has not the shrink wrap, but not this one, but just this one. So here I need to decide what would be a better... this is difficult to pose because of some... Okay. Yeah, certainly what's going there is wave painting, probably. Well, the shape key is also being problematic, I think. Yeah, the shape key, this is something I need to revise. So you see that this technique is not so... Oh, it was... Okay, it even worse. So this technique is not so reliable, apparently, but at the same time I must emphasize that there might be already some stuff being corrupted there, which are probably the wave painting that got ruined. So this is already on my checklist, to-do list. So the lower lips, they seem to be mostly okay. The side of the lip is not, the lip corners are not very good, but they are the worst indeed is the top lip, especially this part here. So there is it's not so much about how this bone is moving. So it's not so much about the automation itself on it. It's really yeah, so it's not, so this is the original value. I don't... What about this one? Does it have some... It's 100. Is there anything I can do about it? Can pick these two. Let's try to reduce that. Yeah, so the shapes are terrible for this one. Let's check this one. This one it's easier, but probably I can also... Just play a little with that. Expand that. Let's try this. Yeah, maybe I want these ones just a little less, something like that. Yes. then we can always pose them manually. Same here. Okay, so fine, I did some retakes there, but I found out that it's not the culprit is wave painting most likely. Then if I enable this, let's see how the opening mouth is working. Yeah, so that's something about the top arcade. It's moving too much. I'm not sure why this is happening. This is parented to it, this is parented to it. It started happen it's like the teeth, the top arcade, it should not be, it is that it's not aligned with properly with, yeah, I can hide that, as it's not in a good position. Ah, yes, so I see. Maybe it needs to be rotated a little more, so let's get here. For some reason I'm not able to select it now. What's happening? It doesn't want me to select the mouth. It seems to be disabled. Mesh disabled, okay. Okay, here it is. So they are all the same mesh here, so it's hidden. Alright, so what I can do here, let's, at least they are separated mesh. Let's do that. Approximate or do that. It sounds too far, and this, yeah, I'll leave it clipped here because I think this is the right position for this arcade. But it could be slightly rotated like that to follow the curvature. Yes, this is probably fine. Doesn't need to go. Yeah, I think something like that. So, and then for the bottom arcade, usually that should stay. Yeah, so there are some terrible clipping there. Let's try to clipping or the mesh here sounds terrible too. Let's try to smooth this out a little. And here it also looks like that some of these teeth they don't look very nice. The way this is positioned, yeah, maybe it's too protruding. Yeah, this is all, the angle is not totally incorrect, but maybe there's some exaggerations here. Trying to reorganize this mesh, right? Let's try this. Pull this down a little. Okay. And here, since we are at this point, let's already try to solve this mesh from here maybe. I see. Maybe I can get more. No. Yeah, so this is difficult. Let's try. Yeah, I don't want this stuff selected, so the X-ray gets crazy because I don't want to edit that stuff. Okay, anyways, let's pick that and just try to do something like that. I'm with proportional editing, so this should help a little. Yeah, maybe I can also smooth this. That should be okay. Then this. That part I didn't make a great revision because, yeah, just trying to. Yeah, here also for the bottom lip, maybe I should bring this lip wall somewhat like here. Maybe this also can try something like that. And so here all this mesh also can probably improve this. There are a lot of space here remaining, so why I need to, yeah. Yeah, this mesh really doesn't matter too much. It's more like a bag, a mesh bag to solve shading inside the mouth. That's the way that I describe it. Here there is intersection, but this is already the shape key. Oh no, I'm editing. Yeah, okay. Right. I have to pick all those things that were edited, or at least it's, yeah, I think this one too. Then let's go to here, save. Blend from shape, blend from the anatomic lips. No. Yeah, so probably I need a new one. This one I'll take yeah, so this one is blend from shapes and atomic lip. Yeah, I think add. So I take this off, and now I get this. So now I get this one. So just for these ones I will get from the 2 and add. I think add is maybe not add, but it doesn't matter. It seems that it is doing the job. So now the basis matches this one and this one. Yeah, now I can so now I pick this same thing and let's delete this one. Then I want to dissolve this stuff, so I get now this, blend from shades and go to from basis and add, probably add, yeah, I never know, but no, like that. Okay, so let be it. No, it didn't work. So I don't know where I failed here. Okay, so these modifications are fine. I can still modify some stuff here, but I'll do later. Let's do it again. So select, yeah, so what was the mesh? I think this, then this. Where is screencast keys? Here. Alright, let's do it again. So I pick all that. Blend from shape and atomic clips just for that mesh. Alright. No, I think I need yeah, it's not with that. Went wrong again, so don't. This is so confusing, but usually, so I know, I think I need for the bases I need to use the propagate to shapes maybe. Okay, so this is just to transform the lips. So this thing that which I have edited already, maybe this is what I need to propagate to the basis. So instead, I never use that one. Or apply selected vertex locations to all other shape keys. Selected vertex locations. Okay. Alright, so now, no, it didn't work, so this was useless, but what I can do is get this and propagate to shapes. So now, yes, so this was propagated there accordingly, but the basis is wrong. Wait, no, the basis for some reason got corrected, right? And this is useless now. Alright, so I don't know exactly, but the propagates from shape I used twice. Not sure, but that finally worked. And so basis is fixed and an atomic shape key is there. And I have this thing more regular. Now let's check. The lower arcade. Yes, let's approximate now. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, let's approximate this. Yeah, more. This is bad. I don't know how to solve it now. I'll have to change the positions of everything here. That will change the positions of the bones. This is very annoying. I don't know why the proportions are not working here, or why the anatomy of these teeth are not matching, and having this difficulty. Maybe this is protruding too much, so unnecessarily. Yeah, because well, this was done. I had a plan, but I had to retake this quickly, so it never went as good as the original. So this is a canine. If that is the word in English, and maybe I can push this back. Okay, now let's see if that will deform better. So if I check here, if I do that, okay, we see the upper teeth, the arcades, okay, despite the fact that the lips don't deform very well. Okay, so here as this goes down, we already see that the lower, yeah, this is not good, but this one, yeah, it's not a real frontal view, so this will be the more accurate view, but yeah, so this is not even the we're not seeing the, yeah, so this is very wrong for the lower, but at least the top. Now let's check this. No, not this bone, but this. Yeah, so yeah, so the arcades are moving very, very badly. It's not the position of this bone, it has nothing to do with this. But I have more bones there, let's check. Let's see if anything there is... No, so it's really something... The motion there is... yeah, there's some tweaking there that's great, but this is not responsible for what's happening. Somehow I have lost the... Somehow these stuff are just not moving correctly. Let's try again. Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, now it's clear that this is very... Seems very... Oh, look at that. They seem to be tilting. By default. What's happening to the arcades there? Edit mode, pose mode. Why those bones are rotating this way? Let's disable this to shapes. Okay, so these bones are rotating and they are carrying everything else. This must be because of bone constraints. Okay, it's not shrink wrap. Okay, shrink wrap already is affecting them. They shrink wrap to that. Maybe. Okay, that makes a change. Oh, I see. Okay, so one of the problems was, yeah, I've made change to the mesh probably, and then this affected and to the bones then for some reason. No, let's do this while I have. Okay, so the shrink wrap, we know it doesn't matter right now because it's not changing the respose, which is this one. What is changing is no, they are not moving. The arcades are moving. Oh no, the arcades there is normal that they move because yeah, so this is normal, this is expected, so it was just this view is wrong. But the problem is that this motion is being too much and it's highly deforming the, I think, so the purpose of this, no, it's not that, it's not moving that much, it's just that, no, okay, if I, no, where is the, this is the wrong bone. You see where the arcade goes when this was not like used, this didn't used to be like that. The arcades move up. Let's see. Well, in principle, the positioning of this bone shouldn't matter. What if I put it there? Yeah, it doesn't matter, but it's better to map out what's happening. Let's put it back to origin, its original place. Alright, so what I see is that the rate of motion, when I move this up, Ah, this is not following up. Control mount up. Oh yes, because this, which is parented to what? Command mount up. Okay, it is parent, so why it is not? Well, it is moving. Yeah, according, so. And this. Oh yes, it's like this is counteracting. But even if it weren't, it's look at the arcade did. So this is not the reason why this is failing. There's this shrink wrap, but no, it's not the case. This has a shrink wrap, but oh, maybe this is affecting. Yes, why these shrink wraps are enabled, by the way. This is not required. So I don't know, because I never had this particular problem. The arcade's going up like that, so it's still investigating. Let's turn off this stuff. Lots of things to waste time here. And so I'm not used to this problem here. I don't know why. How would that be fixed? So in principle, this arcade should stay low when I move this. So in a great deal, these are the bones. No, not in a great deal. These bones, these control bones here, are usually make things a little more complicated. I have to address that maybe offline, yes, because this is starting to become tedious. Fastidious even. But no, this change shouldn't be responsible for the try. Yeah, I wouldn't like to change the tongue itself, because there are bones for the tongue, so it's like I've made something really bad about these positionings. I think I've lost the notion of the line. I don't have the line. The tongue still implies the orientation. Yeah, there's a lot of deforms. Maybe there's something wrong about the waves. That is easy to check. Not this. but these, now this wave seems to be accurate. Yeah, so no problem of waves here, as it already had in the past. Unless there are some brutal mistake, but I guess not. I don't understand these vertex groups here. Def Arcade. Something very bizarre here, because look at the names of this Arcade Stone, and look at the names of this. Oh no, again. This nearly tricked me once again. This is why. No highlight here. I nearly got confused. Let's mark the time here, because I want to report this thing. It's called the time of this stream. Sorry, we are on moment. Which time is this? 52 minutes. Alright folks, sorry, this is getting this, but there we go. So then we have here many of waves here that are for, yeah, these are all useless waves. It's another problem that needs would need some development aspect for Blender Crew. Okay, let's go back to the main thing there. Alright, so I have so still have this problem. I remember this is not normal. Remember, I could have this, even when I'm aligned, it's not working very well. So because it's so complicated in 3D for cartoon characters, this is why I'm considering changing all these setups on a new project, right? Parallel project, to really 2.5D rig, right? Model character. That would make things much better, right? So okay, if I do that, then that means I'll have to be operating with it. So it's feasible, but it's certainly not good enough for natural posing. So certainly need to find a solution for that. Okay, let's say I pick all that and really displace the tongue, even everything. No, I'll still not change it. I'll ignore the tongue and see if there's oh, hold on. Maybe that's the reason. The teeth were too far from the... Because I'm looking wrongly at... this... yeah, the mask also is not helping. Well, on one hand it helps, in the other hand it doesn't. So let's check here. Yeah, so now we see I need to place this somewhere like here. The bones, hold on, in the way. Some part of this intersection is not really a problem, but actually this is because this follows the curvature of the... tend to follow the curvature of the lips, so yeah, this is sort of critical. If I... yeah, it's not very clear, but that's the idea. I can't be editing this widely, that will totally disrupt what I've done, but I need, at least in the beginning, I need to sort of adjust the... yeah, so maybe here I can put it... yeah, so more tilting here, right? So same for the... okay, let's get this, reset those things, let's check if that got any improvement. No, not for the top. Yeah, for the bottom we got some improvements, but not here. We see the gums too easily. Yeah, the arcade is there, so very annoying. I really don't know what's happening here too. It might be the, yeah, okay, I got it. It's because this rig, the universal sonic gnome rig, the pivot point of the teeth here, they are not there anymore, they are here. Yeah, it's something about the pivoting point. So because this, the parenting will make it follow right there. Okay, let's try something else then. I'm parenting this there. Okay, so now it doesn't move, right? But it doesn't have, yeah, it has this bone constraint, but it doesn't have some bone constraints toward that. Of course, that will create some problem, maybe? No, because this doesn't control it. This is for the lip, this is for the, okay, so let's try this. Copy transforms, I'll leave it at the top. Local owner space, custom space, we'll use this target here. I'm not sure this is the correct setting, hold on. Okay, let's okay, it's not moving at all. Yeah, local space, so there, yeah, but it doesn't solve anything, unfortunately. And I don't want to create a mechanism to have it the back, so strangely it goes up. Okay, I think I've saved, so I'm gonna load that. So it's still parented there, right? Move this more down then. Alright. Despite everything. Or there's a possibility that this problem always existed, but because I never manipulated this, so it'll be very weird because, well, now it's a little better. Yeah. So I think I got it. The inclination here might be just... Okay, this is much easier to check with the shape key, without the shape key. So you can see that inclination here of this very regular mesh here. It's not like it's not aligned. So my memory here is not that bad. It was more or less like that. So the changes there on could be really some important element that are wreak havocing a little, but the problem should still happen even all that. So it's very confusing right now, so I cannot think well enough to solve it, but at least it got a little improved. I'll be dealing with that later, but now I need a better, okay, fixed rest position. So this is arcades completely screwed up. Yeah. With mount rig totally screwed. Yeah, so something about, it's not pivot point, it's just that it can be related, is how they move together. Synchronously but badly according to atomic character design requirements. Yeah, so so this is very annoying thing, so put in a color to call it a disaster. Alert, fixed rest position, stop arcade. So this is not, doesn't seem to be anything related to those ones. Yeah, so there's the lips problems. Okay, so I'm gonna check this. Yes, the atomic shape key. Okay, let's check here. Can this shape be improved by just posing? No, not really. So this is wave painting stuff. Yeah, I had to, so I'm going to set this as done. Couldn't really find much. Yeah, special here. So Riverify, okay, this is later. Lips wave painting. Now let's do this immediately, because this is very crucial. And yes, okay, so to work with that, let's get the muzzle. Let's lock this to start with, to not have any more accidents. Then with shape keys, then now that Blender 4.1.1 has this feature, I'm going to get the muzzle. Hide muzzle with that. Yeah, okay, this. No, muzzle, no lips. Yes, no, but okay, let's hide this first. That's having illusion of color here. Okay, this is lip smash. So let's get here the muzzle. Yeah, this, no, this, and let's hide here. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this. I don't want to be looking here at this stuff. Disable the whole collection. Now the lips, they don't need the mouth, it's just the twigs and the def lips here. So this will be, I need the lights here, folks. Hold on. Back. So here, so I manipulate the lips with these twig bones, and I wave paint with the def bones on the def bones. Alright, so here we're gonna see how bad those things have become, right? They are very, sadly, I've lost the, I don't even remember properly how this happened that so badly. Oh yes, it was the smooth operator. Yeah, it wasn't masked. It was masked, and the mask doesn't protect from smooth operator. Okay. Alright. So let's look at this. Alright, so what I can do here is perhaps get a mask selection here, a different one, something from maybe here and up. Yeah, so can have this, select all that. Yeah, actually I could even, no, that's fine. I'll do any simplification there later if required. So here I just need to go back here and mask. Yeah, so yeah, maybe this is better, and then let's start to wave paint this. So of course the problem of the lips here are clear, where this is going wrong. This rig requires, the Universal Sonic rig requires that we have some valuable influence here. That's fine, but because of the way because of cartoony expressions, the smoothing between the bones might not require to be too much. So this can be a little tricky. On one hand, I want smoothing. On the other hand, I want to be able to have sometimes more angular shapes. So this is a condition that is confusing. It's not trivial. So there is a middle term, I believe, that is optimal, but I couldn't find it yet, and it is lagging a little. So for the top one, so I'll redefine the thresholds that I want for the deforms, for the influence. I had to, yeah, it took me a lot of time, so yeah, this is super annoying. Welcome to wave painting. So I think if I remember properly, the strategy that I was using was just more simple. I have like these stronger waves will be around here. That is fine to have like so maximum. Yeah, I could even have here, I'm not sure. Yeah, so this should be very... Yeah, I think this is a good idea. So let's try to... I was struggling to see where was the middle. Alright, so this seems fine. But at this point, I think I'm gonna use the mix. And because the mix allows to get specific waves, so I'm gonna give here something that is like that, and here I'm gonna use this maximum, and then here I'm gonna use a smoother waves, lower waves. Here I think, yeah, so I'll try to keep lower waves on this threshold. So when I'm reaching the third here, I'm gonna one more blur here. Now the blur is really suffering here to reach past this area, so this is not very nice. Let's take off some, no, not this, not paintable from the other side. Okay, so here what can I do about let's say this one? Yeah, I'm gonna, okay, so I'm going to take off everything here. Let's see, yes, let's give, yeah, reach again. This will be the hate that. Okay, so here that's fine, and ultimately will it reach the corner? Yeah, for the corner has not, if I remember properly, yes, so this is still the top, so we're gonna include that. And here, if I could have a distinction, if I have a better layering, masking, yeah, selection, that will be better, but it takes, I haven't prepared for that. It will be a single use of mask, so it's annoying. No AI that to identify what is the lower part. Great. The intelligence of retarded cockroach. No AI that is able to identify what is upper part of the muzzle and lower part of the muzzle. We are in very, very advanced. This is what AI should be able to do, right, folks? Good AI, right? Should help the artist, not the other way around. So, well, the other way around as well, but okay, so that, let's say that this is fine. Let's just make sure. Oh, it seems that this can be improved too. I'm not sure here what's happening. Looks like some just might be an illusion. No, I don't know what's happening to these colors here. Yeah, maybe it's just like that, so. Alright, let's leave it like that. The rest might be because of other the rest. Yeah, because I just wave painted one, so let's continue this work here. So first of all, let's just paint here, blur this out. Yeah, so here I think it's fine if I do something like that to start with, but then let's re-blur that. So we start already from a much lesser amount of waves there, well, not that less. Then we also blur here. And here. And at this point here, I think it should be maximized. Yeah, so here, maybe here too. No, now I don't know where's the corner, so not here. Yeah, so here I think it's too much, but at least this and this. Yeah, so let's maximize that. Yeah, this is just a strange shadowing. It's not, looks like red there, but I think it's an, well, the mesh is connected here, so maybe that's what's happening. Connect to the melt interior continuation. I'm confused with the old setup, so that's why. from this. Now I think I can just blur that, and here from my experience that part should require some. I want this to go into the up towards here maybe, yeah, just a little more there. So one loop down, something like that should be fine enough. So if I can take this off. Yes, this is good. Let's inverse this. This is very bad to this is not conclusive because I have to. Okay, then again we have the same idea there, same ideas there, and here, yeah, let's see, add stuff here, and okay, so this is, so the problem now is to try to compare between this and this. So I can probably expand. Yeah, I'll use this one. Let's try to expand a little here and here too, maybe to the side, and yeah, that'd be it. I can pause that. YouTube trolling. Of course I want to continue. Yeah. Okay, and here blurring is very difficult. It doesn't blur sufficiently. Isn't there a hyper blur tool? There's average, but it's all the same. They look all the same to me. And the clicking process of the vertex painting is also not very good in these modes. At least not yet. So sometimes there are vertices which are very difficult to wave paint. So the only solution that I know that is good, and thanks to a recent update, is this radial gradient. The problem is that this is not a blur. It cannot dress, it can reach easily any vertex, but it's still not exactly a blur. So if this can be used as a blur, that can... I'm not sure if there's a way to use this as a blur. Let's try something. So I have, I'm on the value of 1, let's try it now. Now this will rapidly get to the maximum, so in order to render it in a blur, let's try a mix like that and in stronger waves. So okay, just found, yeah, but you see, so it has its threshold, but it will grow that amount. It will add this amount to whichever already is there, it looks like, yeah. So, but yeah, this is interesting. So just learn the... This is better than blur, maybe, or on certain occasions, because it's easier to control, to paint some stuff. Okay, so let's take this off. So yeah, modern feature in Blender, that's really good. I think I'm gonna explore more this method. So here, so you see, not everything is a tragedy in wave painting. Okay, so here I know the so these bones are wave painting. Wave paint have got their wave paint retaken, but this part is still very bad. So let's get this refined. I will take this off. Yeah. This is madness. I don't know. Yeah, some waves that shouldn't be here. Yeah, for the what's happening to the yeah, I've exaggerated, but on that cleaning. Now, look at the power of this. Behold. Haha. Okay, but there is some troubles. What exactly is happening on yes, this is a vertex. Yes, so this is because of the shape key, an atomic shape key. When this bone goes, yes, these waves are very incorrect. Let's use a mix here, and currently Shift X. So you see this value. Let's reduce this to much less. Actually, and so here, yes, I can perhaps augment here just slightly. So sometimes we can paint from behind these vertices, sometimes not. So this is not very interesting. This okay, and here I can just blur, I guess. Okay. No, not. Yeah, so here we see this is much better. Can I make an O shape? So that will be a mystery for now, without requiring additional shape keys, right? Literally corrective shape keys. So this I don't know, but I have a plan here. Maybe if I get this a couple of deformed bones instead of just one for the lips corner, that would be possible to get cartoony O shape without having. Why not doing this additional shape keys, which is the very conventional way? Well, I I'm not really a fan of that. I lack experience in doing that also. I think it's too, because it's too specific. This is why I like I tend to prefer armature deform if I can achieve something, because it's something that you can generalize if a little more if the but it has terrible drawbacks, right? Scanning algorithm. So yeah, so the corners here is a good reason. No, it's not because of the geometry of the lips. There is little that a single deformed bone like this one could do in this region. So yeah, of course, if I augmented this the way the waves are done, of course, have influence on how that should deform, but it's not very easy to. On some cases we would like to have angular and this kind of stuff. So if I have double bones, I can spread them, separate them, even though they may start on the same position. I can split. So this is a strategy that I was investigating, an approach that I was investigating, and it made sense. I did it in some very many lives ago of this, but I dumped the technique I was using here, not on the side bone. But apparently it can also be used for the side lip. So here, let's take this off. Yes, I don't want this influence here, making up my mind about past decisions. Yeah, let's leave this one. And so yes, take off these influences here, and yes, splitting. How would that be done? A single bone. I can try this right now. Yes, this was I've wrote somewhere that this could be a interesting idea. I'm going to just duplicate this, change here, also do it like that, I guess. And of course, yeah, the problem is that the bone is, I cannot move it. Okay, so what it is called? No, this is not the name of it. Let's change this one's color. Yes. Okay, 0, 0. Okay, that works. That will work. It's a deformed bone, yes. Then what it is different beyond the vertex group? Well, it will be the fact that, yeah, these ones is make them grow. Let's also push them. No, let's make them tinier. That. Okay. So currently there's no. It's not operating. Am I using the... Yes, it is on. Fine. I thought it was off, the atomic shape key. So I need this bone here to okay, I cannot move it, so this is a problem. I don't want to make another tweak for that, so this will be a special case just for now. This will be a problem. Yeah. So I have to duplicate that. Okay, so no, actually this will be not too difficult. So let's do a yeah. No, let's duplicate. Let's leave this name, then select that one, scale down. So this will be the second tweak. Let's give it the change their color to simplify. Could be that. Yeah, let's use that. Then this. Instead, this will be parented to this, so it will just follow. Does this have any... Yeah, it has the same shrink wrap. Okay, copy transforms now. No, that is... Let's delete this one. So yeah, it will have the parenting. So instead, this one will be parented to this instead of to this, and it will have, let's pick, where is that? There. This, okay. There, it has a copy transforms, but we're gonna change to the tweak there, and now it has this stuff. These are warp bones. These are, that means that they form bones for the lips, which are here, the corner, upper corner, lower corner, starting exactly. So they will warp to this tweak map bones. So the depth warp, right? Depth warp bones. They'll warp each one to their respective, but this is parented to this, so it's like this is just an extra follower, and so I can split. I can pose through this. You see, so I can split the both. So the key idea here is that I'm going to yeah, this is bizarre. So I need these too many bones, right? But that's fine. That's it's just confusing because I don't have any. For wave painting I need both layers. So what I can do to simplify this, I complete this wave painting first. Then what I do is that I duplicate that vertex group and then I put it to, but actually before all that, let's also get these and these to symmetrize, just in case. Yeah, probably some, because I've changed some elements there. In principle it should be working, yeah, okay. And so yeah, let's go back on wave painting here, folks. Okay, so this needs some attention. Yeah, so the wave paint here is not horrible. I think this can do sort of, maybe not that good, but especially here I'm not very sure what would work best. So it will be better if I just make these poses here. Let's see if we can do anything from this, provide I know where are this one, right? Yeah, so this is the not sure if all those ways is more for the corners, right? That it is required to have strong weight, I believe, so that's should be fine. Then the rest is probably some. Okay, I leave that for later. Let's continue here because we have horrid artifacts going on here. So here it's clear that I need to, yeah, let's reselect this material, yeah. Let's select the bone, then let's take off all those things. Yeah, actually, Control Shift X, no. Control Shift X, there we go. So that was a mess, totally. So much better by no, some interesting diff ones are happening there. We're very chaotic. No, not yeah, sort of. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, this intersection with what is in between. Okay, then let's continue this. Maybe this is the... Okay, let's turn this off. Let's also turn this... No, this is turned off already. Yeah, this can help for wave painting. So here, until these modifiers are, because of the posing of it will be better like that. So I think that for here I just need, I don't know how many of these edge rings. I don't really see where is the... Need to compare. Let's reset. So for example, this one has gone... it's just one down. It's just this first. So this one will just be one up. This goes towards the center, so okay, it's not too much different from what we have here. Okay, I can have some blur there. Okay, this is fine. What happened there? Got some unclipped mesh. Yeah, apparently the mesh got... No, these two... Yeah, it was clipped with the mirror modifier that's fixed, but here could still be happening. Ah, proportional editing is on. Okay. Undid that. Okay, let's go back. No, this is normal, but I wasn't counting with this reappearing. And neither all that, so let's go back here. On the top, muzzle, hide. Okay, this one, so take off. Yeah, so this limit there, this threshold, and the rest seems fine. Yes. Yeah, this amount there on the bottom is fine. Here just blur that too, and then yeah, just towards the top, so this is the correct one. Yeah, at least this seems to be. I'm gonna save, and here I probably can expand this. Let's use that radial and actually, yeah, so a very low value. I'm adding, no, I'm taking, alright, so strange, it's like it's not the behavior that I expected, but okay, that works too. No, I don't want these waves here, so it's not, no, also not that. I just want to mix this to something like very low, like that. here also, but then I'm gonna re-blur that one. And this might not be necessary, okay. Alright, so you see, already can... It is possible to have sort of... Oh shit, what's happening to some of that? Ah, there we go, no. Just an illusion again. Ah, this is not finished. So when these waves are well distributed and very smooth on these on blended waves conditions like this, it's very easy to obtain circular shapes, just as if it were bendy bones sort of. But sometimes that is not what we want. This time I think this will be beneficial to have this stuff, okay? Then let's see. Well, this is because of the maybe not shrink wrapping. The setup is not all here, so this is maybe it's normal. And then the last one, yes, we need to address this. If we compare to that, I want to include, yes. Yeah, I cannot see. Let's check here. Okay, it's the top, so I will, no, not from this, but from this. It will, yeah, so I don't want these ones. I fixed that, yeah, let's fix that now, and here, and then okay, this is done. Let's invert here and clear this out already. Nothing left there. Okay, then here. Yeah, so here we can just continue with that. Yes, all this sounds right. I'm not gonna bother there, just paying attention not to disrupt that. That can work. Yeah, the shapes are really good here, even though there are many things that are from the setup that are not enabled right now, so it's not totally checkable the final results. But if we are very free to post that, the deforms are doing quite well here without any modifications. but it's not how the setup should work. But the deforms are looking fine, and I have now the possibility to address this one. So I'm going to add a new vertex group here. Let's click this one again. This one. I'm going to... Okay, let's create this vertex group. Yeah, actually I don't need this. So I'm gonna click this one. It has already its name. I'm going to how do you do this? Copy, synchronize groups and select. What is that? Replace vertex group of selected object by vertex group. No. So duplicate, whatever. Gonna copy this name. Yeah, delete that, then paste it here. Oh, the right side. Why right side? This one, okay. No, everything wrong here. So this was duplicated, alright, but I want... okay, I cannot copy the name here, so I'm gonna delete these ones and paste the name here, finally. Now they are double. Here, of course, they are invert, so let's just do that and do that, right? Now is the splitting. Well, maybe I don't even need to wave paint that. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not being very effective, so it gives additional control, but it doesn't seem to be doing enough. The fact that we have these, what does that really provide? In this state, nothing very interesting. So if I get the separation now, so what I'm going to do is I need a backup, right? So that will be the backup for now, but I'm going to, if I unmake this setup of doubles, then okay, let's get the mesh from for the bottom. Yeah, so it will be like that. It will be this. So whatever is out, Control X. No, that cannot be on. Control X. There we go. And invert, and so now let's get this stuff like that, and so here I can perhaps add some, do some crazy stuff here, differentiation, right, and a little more here. A bit dangerous this one, but yeah. And here maybe just some Is maybe it will be a bit too abrupt on the top, but let's consider here also. Let's try to expand a little. Yeah. Alright, so now let's see what that is capable of. So as I move this, we have right, and then if I split, come on, there is some, yeah, well, these I'm not sure what is the shrink wrap that is failing, so I think that's fine, but we see that, is that any, now the controls, does it give anything? I don't know if it serves any, but it really, yeah, it creates, we have some difficulty in posing this invertedly, but not, interesting, there we go. So this is actually an interesting idea. There are many ways to wayfind that. Of course we could like try to exclude some other vertices there, but even if I had to rotate this, I can derotate some other bone there. So actually this splitting seems to be good. And I can just reset and set it back. So the deforms here are not very circular, but of course that depends on what we do with the rest of the rig. So for example, if I too much waves there, okay, I need to probably let's see what we can get here. So yeah, the lips here are, yeah, too much waves influence here, less here we need. And here maybe we need we see we need more blurred all around. There are many stuff that are very yeah, this is bad. So this thing, we shouldn't have so much. This requires some smoothness to have for the circular shapes to work better. We totally need some approach here that is more smoothed out. And here also this might be causing some limitations here. So let's try this thing. Yeah, so you can still have, alright, and then this one, yeah, maybe this one, not sure about that. Let's try to include one more thing here, right? Or maybe take it off. Yeah, maybe take it off. Let's see. Yes. Maybe this was bad. So let's take off this and even... No, what's happening? Yeah, okay, here. My steel is getting some... Okay, let's try just to blur that. Yes, okay, let's include this one up to here. Very subtle that. So the side lip shouldn't have too much influence there. This is a good shape. This triangular shape is difficult sometimes to... And if I reset this, okay, we get more angular there, and I can always separate. Of course, this is another... Yes, this is interesting. Starting to get interesting, but we haven't divided here sufficiently, so I really need to address this. So I'm going to... Okay, I just gonna get the backup here at once, so I stop copy side lip backup, whatever, yeah, and left. I need here then to get this one and differentiate it from the lower one. So to do that, I'm going to erase a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I can Control X here, right? Control invert, Control E, right? Let's take this off. And here we can augment this influence here. Yeah, up to here will be fine, and then just let's expand here because this was sort of a mistake, a weird on purpose, because it would be easier to organize this wave painting, I thought. And I have a super crazy idea, experimental, that I haven't, I thought today. I don't think I'm gonna do right now, but it's tempting, but it's very time consuming according to my calculation, because I'll have to make a shape key that would transform the not only this mesh but the muzzle ghost mesh, which is invisible behind. I'll be very crazy. Let's compare now these two. Yeah, they don't need to be symmetrical, right? Though this is just fine if I can just the selection. I lost the selection because there were no more selection. So let's yeah, let's do that. This one, okay. Invert here and yeah, something like that. No, I'm using the wrong tool. Maybe here push that, yeah, this is fine. Even here, let's try to push, yeah, something like that, then blur. I think that should work. Good, so here that should be fine. And then for this part, save. There we go. I think I can even expand a little more, but then I lose the... Okay, let's leave like that. Alright. So if I pick the bones and delete. Okay, so let's ignore this view here. Yeah, so you see some problem there, but let's enable those modifiers. See there's and the anatomic shape key as well. Okay, so I have some trouble with the... Yeah, so it's clear that we've got some improvement on the upper lips, but it's still very... Okay, so the anatomic shape key is not working very fine now, despite all this. I don't have an alternative to that. Then the lips are going crazy. Oh yes, so this is the probably, yeah, let's address another thing here. On this playlist, this will be, not sure there will be time for this now, but we are here. Okay, let's say we did the lips and we also included created setup, yeah, double talk, but right, so this is then arcades, total script verify. Okay, this shrink wrap modifier on, yes, we need to do that. So there's a modifier for the muzzle. This and as we can see, there are some mesh of the lips which are very wrongly I assume, yeah, but this, yeah, this is interacting with what I've done according to the anatomic, no, it's like just bad. Alright, it's illogical, completely illogical. So here I don't really understand what's happening. Okay, so this in black would be the last one. So this will be rather simple if I pick this one, P, Shift X, mix here is the best. So I'm gonna give this a very, yeah, this value, then I'll just keep moving to the next. This one is already sort of free, so same here. And then, yeah, I need to be checking the anatomic. Yeah, I think we're getting in. Now we got the rounding the volume of the lips until we reach the interior. So here, yeah, so this is already we're already in the inside. Interesting. What happened then? Looks like I lost a... Ah, yes, I see what happened. I might have moved some... That's very annoying, so... This is not good. Looks like this got very displaced. That was when I messed up with the... Okay, so I have an idea. but this is difficult. I'll have to snap this stuff to... Let's try that, right? Very tedious. But this is very dangerous because I might be changing the anatomic shape key. Yeah, I might be doing that, so too bad. This is... I messed up with the regularity of the... Totally messed with the regularity of the universal sonic mount rig. The only way now would be to try to... I don't know. This is very back. It's not completely doomed. I can sort of just try to realign this. Sort of like that. Yeah, we see, I think I got the understanding. And this one, yeah, I'm not gonna touch this one. So yeah, there will be these faces here will be a little too... Or I can try to push everything back. Yeah, like here. Let's see where they can match. Okay, I think this works, but let's smooth this anyways. No, actually, just this. Alright. But I haven't finished now the settings, so at least now it will be easier to make these selections. This should have perhaps some good amount of shrink trapping. So let's again try to push it very deep there. This is dangerous. We need to see what that represents in terms of an atomic shape key. Now this one, yeah, this can be it says nothing, but actually, yeah, so maybe just a little. So at least it starts follow up. Same here in a very inverse way. So what is that again? Let's leave this as an intermediary. Then from the front one, all right. Yeah, then all these start to affect brutally the output, so it's very dangerous to be playing with that unless I have a better setup. Unless I have a better idea about all that, so and I happen to have, yes, my experimental part of the investigation, but right now let's see what we can do. Let's assume if I reset that, let's get the control mount. Let's give some, yeah, so there's still happening some. Let's look at this again. Yeah, so the rest pose with the change without care is not very appealing. Yeah, there's a lot of still very hard to get. Yeah, so the top lip is still suffering. We still have this arcades problem that I did some sort of inverted motion if I can't find any other way. Then for the, okay, at least let's try the circular mouth shape. Let's also hide this the flips here. It's not simple to pose that, so that's not a good thing. So there is a possibility. It's countering every notion that I've been learning more recently, but as a last stand for the a last chance for the bendy bones, splines, lips setup. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that today. I already have some bendy bones there for all the lips, but they are deprecated. There's no reason for me to mount junk to reuse them. Well, maybe just realign some. Yeah, it's sort of. Yeah, okay. So I'll have to reposition and see if there is any chance that the bendy bones would allow me to get at the same time very smooth skinning without all these corruptions, but it was without other stretching problems that bendy bones sometimes can have, especially on the symmetrized mesh. Sometimes the middle must be regular deformed bones, exactly in the middle. Otherwise, there are some problems for the. But as you can see, despite some problems, there are some poses which are seeming to be okay. Yeah, but it's still, yeah, this clipping that didn't occur now is starting to occur, so it's bad wave paint there in this. Or is it something because of this one? No. Yeah, but we got some slight improvement in the wave paint, not in the shapes of the top lip, but it's still poor in my opinion. Yeah, so I don't know, folks. I'm starting to get tired of organic rigging for like complex characters. I've started to prefer really to engage with a completely new approach. So at least we see that this can work more or less well, but it's really painful to get. The last thing that another experiment that might be a complete game changer. I don't have a lot of hopes with that because I don't have complete confidence that this would be truly. So the idea is the following. I'm just gonna write here so I can remember later what to transcribe the idea. So here it's the regular so regular experiment. So this I would even have to do in a different file, like so make muzzle meshes regular. That means they'll be very spherical. So a bit more, instead of having these complex shapes here, the idea would be to have the mesh on the rest position, this one, on a very like a ball thing, very spherical. Okay, maintaining the mesh topology and geometry, but changing this geometry in terms of shapes. It would be on the rest position, right? Instead of having this, I'm gonna probably save this current setting as a anatomic muzzle. So the idea would be that the muzzle, original muzzle, and then the anatomical muzzle will also share probably the same structure of the muzzle ghost. This one will also have the same shape key there, I think, yes. So I'm not sure how everything will interact together because of the shape key, but the fact is that if that works, that will provide immediately, should provide way more regularity for all this mesh for the deforms of those lips. In theory, it makes sense because these curves here makes the muzzle quite complex. Shrink wrapping mesh is one thing, deforming mesh is another thing. So the modifiers are they don't use the skinning algorithm. So one of the big problems, biggest challenge is skinning algorithm, is the skinning method. And so by having by default, that means on the rest position for the mesh are very regular mesh, more regular than that, then I can reshape this with morphs, static morphs, just like the atomic shape key, and that will have, so I'll create the character design from an atomic shape key but the real face of the character structurally again will be spherical. So I don't know how the shrink wrap, everything of the universal sonic maverick will interact together. I don't know how the shape key will enter in the play, the shape key from this and the other mesh, or if the other mesh doesn't need shape key. I think it needs, but try to mimic. And then if that proves to be, if what I'm conceiving proves to be true, I'll be able to get much better deforms for the lips than what I'm having now. Well, maybe perhaps 30% better or something like that, yeah, which is a lot. So this will take a little time because it's like I'll have to ruin my character design. This is bizarre, but I'll keep the, I'll create a shape key, an atomic shape key, just to back up the current shapes. So I'll have to find which parts of the muzzle I'm going to use. Maybe I don't need the nose, everything. I just need some part of it where the mouth should be shrink wrapped to. So yeah, more or less something surrounding. Yeah, about this. Yeah, something about that would be the anatomic muzzle. Yeah, of course it will include the rest there, I think. The lips, I think the lips will be, should they be included in this anatomic shape key? Thinking, is it required? Is that required? Thinking about this, looks like this, no, it's not possible. I couldn't have changed these orientations accidentally in the process, so alright, so this doesn't matter. Yeah, I can, okay, I can do it separated, right? The anatomic lips is one thing. No, actually I can also probably make some adjustments here. Yeah, well, we'll investigate that later. The okay, I'm just playing here because I'm tired of it. This is still funny to play, but we got more work to do on this. So technically I'm thinking for another setup with simplification will be like a 2.5D melt rig, right? So we have even, there are many examples in the, well, not many, but at least several examples in YouTube already. In Blender we can do for the eyes and mouth, they can do there are mounts, cartoon mounts that can be done with Boolean difference. So we can, I've been thinking about that possibility, and I have some idea of structuring something more complex than the current tutorials which showed there with Boolean, and also some that use grease pencil. Also, that's a cool idea. But what I dislike in the case of the, at least in the case of the mouth, there's a problem similar for the eyelashes though, but especially the mouth, is that the mouth, if we look from the side, well, I still want to create the hole there, right? So there is something that only plain 2D won't do very well, right? So this is something I'm trying to find a workaround for that, because that these holes are very particular of the character design too, so they are sort of required. I mean, the shape that forms here is important, that's what I mean. At least I feel it's important for the kind of model that I want to create. And let's see if we can make something funny here just to conclude this. Of course we need yeah, I didn't solve the eyes rig in the best way possible, unfortunately, so there's still some things here that are not working super well, but yeah, it's also not, it's feasible, but it's just not as good I would like to. Yeah, she's cool. She's not too bad expression. Let's continue here. Where's the rest of the eyes? Read it in there. Yes. Yeah, I missed some other features here for the plots are not ready. There's many things that I don't have there's still some issues in the hand is completely screwed. Haven't solved the most of the joints are not working very well currently, and I was re-enabling them. Yeah, so here would be like more as if I were doing an animation. I'm not going in animation, just posing. But I know how to animate characters already in 3D in Blender. It's still learning still going to learn some more advanced techniques. I mean, advanced techniques, I mean, I know character animation. I don't need to learn character. I can improve, of course, learn many other stuff. But essentially, what I really need to learn is just Blender CG techniques, right? Of 3D animation techniques in Blender, not the essence of animation. Right? That's what I mean. And the hand is the wrist is so bad that I'm not really know what I'm doing. It's confusing me. I need to reassess this. This is on the list, by the way. This is not helping. Okay, there we go. Oops, I got some problem with the arcade bones. Something unparented, I guess. Not sure what's going there, but we'll yeah, this was already affecting it, I guess. It's all an order of parenting. Yeah, the torso is affecting. So I'm not gonna move the torso. Because of this shading on this mode, I don't see very well the volume of stuff. yeah, so the joints, as I mentioned, they are all messed up, so can I try to fix this aberration right now? Sorry, some stupid smartphone. It's gonna end it very soon. There we go. So let's see here. So this is just some bone that is not parented properly. On Twig Arcades, something like that. Yeah. Relations, Twig Arcade up, Twig Arcade up, Twig Arcade up, right? Twig Arcade down, Twig Arcade down, Twig Arcade down. What about this one? There, 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 and there. Alright. Then okay, so it's not this, nothing to do with that apparently. I did this relations of the bone, common milk. Okay, so not this one, but do they have, maybe I've looks like these are a bit dangerous. Because this allows the arcades to extrapolate. Oh, I've changed, I think. No, this was a different story. If that doesn't shrink wrap, then but the other bones do shrink wrap, so I see. Let's check the arcades again. This twig, they have values on the shrink wrap. Of protection. This was calculated some time ago, so I'm not sure. I don't know, 3 alt, no, that's too much, 0.03 actually. .1. Maybe this was the responsible for some of the limitations of that, possibly. anyways, this is better. Yeah, those shrink wrap. Well, some time I haven't checked them. These two should be. Yeah, so this setup of course might need still some tweaks. But yeah, it's sort of funny already. Many cool expressions. Sort of satisfying when it works, right? When it works, it's kind of cool. It's kind of pretty cool actually. But problem is it's not super simple. Yeah, where's the big arcade? Let's change this to so there is still some problem about the when the head rotates, and I don't know why. That shouldn't be happening, so there are some strange interactions. It might be something about possible how this is parented to, because this is then is parented to this, which is parented to the head. This will move with the. I see, so maybe not totally convinced, but it could be because of the parenting. That was the center of gravity bone. Okay, so where is the bone when I needed it there? Yeah, this should be fine. Some problems with clipping there, but overall that's okay. It is happening there. Okay, no, nothing else. Yeah, the rest of the clothing is just not. I have to find out what's happening to the. Yeah, to the. Yeah, no, this goes without corrective system would be a mess. So what I was looking for, the yeah, another clothing that's not ready, so it would be a waste. Yeah, there it goes. This is not rigged. This is, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's it. So, enough play, folks. So, yes, we can make cool expressions, cool cartoon expressions already with that, but this is not good enough for what I really need. But we're going. It's a good way, good pathing. Let's see what could be a. Do we have the... Oh, it's already always... Yeah, the render here is not super cool. Some things that can be improved out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna save that, but let's save this post for now. And that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Sorry that took so long and I couldn't solve all that I wanted, but again, more to be. Yeah, so see you next time. Take care and happy blending, folks.